Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome back to another video. Now you guys may realize this actually isn't Skyrim for a change. Yeah, I've actually been changing it up a little bit and this game has completely taken over my life recently. And if you guys don't recognize this game, it's called Valheim. It's a new game that has actually come out a couple weeks ago, and I've only owned it for about 5 days now, and I've sunk in almost 24 hours into this game already. It is an absolutely amazing survival Viking game that has completely taken over my life, and I just want to bring it to you guys because, you know, YouTube's my passion here, and I spend a lot of time playing video games, and especially with you guys as well. We play Skyrim, and we do through quests, so I thought, why not branch off to a different game? Hopefully you guys will give me a chance on this game because I feel as though this could be a very bright future for this channel for having content with this game. You know, Valheim is extremely fun and I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about it today. I'm not going to be doing a full tutorial on how to start and everything like that, but I am going to be giving you guys a little bit of a review and how I feel about the game, as well as some things that you can do in the game, as well as showing you guys my base. Well, not necessarily just my base, all of my friends have been playing this game recently, and it's one of the best co-op games that I've played in a very long time. And I know I'm giving this game such high praise already, but I do want to jump in and actually show you guys a little bit around the place. There's a ton of buildings to explore here. So this is a PC game, and I know I make Xbox videos, but if you guys do have a PC, I would definitely recommend checking Valheim out because it's a $20 game. It has less megabytes than Minecraft. I think it's only like 500 megabytes for this game, and it's absolutely beautiful. I know the graphics are dumbed down just a little bit, but I don't really know why people care about that too much. I really enjoy the style of this game, the artwork, and just, I honestly don't have any complaints about this game so far. But you know, I have only been playing it for a week, so I am in the bit of the honeymoon phase, but let's just stop talking on this rock and let me show you around this place a little bit. So, like I said, this is a survival game, so you do have like an inventory system, and you can eat as well as craft, as you can see on the side here. There's also, it's not necessarily a hunger system, so you have to eat constantly, but in order to have this health bar down here, as you can see I have 45. To get this to go higher, you can eat more food. I have 3 little slots here, so I can eat some meat, as well as some sausages and honey that I've collected, and that'll boost my health so that whenever I go venturing out later, I'll have more of a chance when it comes to defeating enemies. There's also weapons that you can use. This hammer is meant for just building. That's how we built most of the buildings around here. But you also have, I have a mace here, but you also have like a sword. You can have a bunch of different weapons. I'll show you guys. I have a shield here, which is a little wooden tower shield that I can combine with and swing around and take enemies out. You also have ranged attacks, so a bow and arrow that I can shoot. Very satisfying to go hunting and kill deer and collect meat that way. There's so many things you can do in this game, guys. It's almost going to be impossible for me to cover everything in one video, and that's why I say this could be a very bright future to the channel in terms of content, because there's so much to cover in this game. And as we have here as well, we have a pickaxe for when we go mining. I have an axe here for whenever I cut trees down, and then a hoe, which is extremely useful. If I go to an area that I'm going to build, I can actually just level the ground out, so I'll actually go over here so I don't ruin any of the buildings over here. So say I'm going to build something right here, just as easy as this, I can use the hoe and flatten everything out so that I can build real quick. All it costs is stamina. That little stamina bar is right in the center there, as you can see it's going up, and that's what determines how I can build. It also allows me to run around and jump, just like any other stamina bar would. But yeah, you can flatten ground with the hoe, so that's very useful for building. This game is very user-friendly whenever it comes to building structures, as you could probably tell because we have a bunch of structures in here. So I'm just going to start the little tour now for you guys. So let's head over to the building that we first started with. We have my friend Young Titty Boy up there. We'll go meet him. Young Titty Boy. This is his palace, Young Titty's palace. But we like to have a lot of fun in this game too. But yeah, let me show you around the place and show you what this game's all about too. So here's our little workbench outside. This was the first house that we built before any of these other structures formed. So this was like our little hub that we did all of our crafting, and we all slept in one building too, just to get on our feet. So let's head on inside. On the right side here, we have, this was the original bedroom, which he turned into a storage room once we got all of our houses set up. We're gonna walk in here. We have a little trophy area where you can hang up trophies and different bosses that you kill. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's bosses as well, like this guy right here, oh my. yeah, there's different bosses that you can take down, and there's a lot of time and hours that you can put into this game, and so much progression that it's just, it's so good. I know I keep saying how good of a game this is, but truly, I haven't found a flaw in it yet. But, you know, we have a little cooking area here, as well as his storage, and a little cooking area that you can cook food on. Those boars that I shot earlier and the other animal that I killed, I can actually cook over the fire, and we can make into a item that I can eat, which in turn will give me more health. See, I have honey right now. I'll actually wait until this piece of meat's done, because it's a separate piece of meat that'll give me even more health than 110. So let me just wait while that cooks. There we go, that one's done. So let me just pop that in. And now my health is launched even farther up. As you can see, I have even a higher bar there. So the better you eat, the better health you have. But if you don't want to eat and you just want to build, 100% fine. You don't have to worry about it. And that's something that I really like. It's a game that's for pretty much everyone. Builders, people who just want to fight things, people who just want to go cut trees down, you know. This game's for pretty much everyone here. We're going to go up here. We have a nice little patio where we can see the docks down there and the big fire pit. And then the farm off to the right there. Ooh, he's in his throne looking badass. Look at him. I can actually wave to him too. Slash wave. There we go. Lots of fun to play with friends. I really do enjoy this game whenever it's co-op. But solo's just as fun too. We're going to head over to his new bedroom. I really like the hearth that he put in. It looks really good. He has a little statue up there as well. And then his bed. And this is basically one regular house. And I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys the rest of our little settlement that we have going on here. It's gotten to the point where it's turned into a huge city now. And I really, really like it. I'm very impressed with how this has come out. So we have the little portal room here. It's a little stone structure that I'm going to go into that has portals around the entire map. I actually forgot to show the entire map. This is all of Valheim. Just kidding. This is all of Valheim. It's huge. In the 24 hours that I've played, this is all that I have explored. And we zoom out. Look how much is left. And this isn't just one solid map either, guys. It's just like Minecraft in terms of how the maps work. So you'll type in a seed, or you'll let a seed automatically generate for you, and every single world is different. And that is probably the most impressive thing about this game as well, is you can't ever have one character, or, you know, you will never have the same playthrough, I should say. It's always going to be different. And we have tons of different portals here in our portal area. We have one connected to the swamp, one to the plains, and one to the mountains. And if you want to truly see how beautiful this game is, let me head over to the plains real quick, because it's definitely one of the brightest and most beautiful places that I've seen in a game. So let's head over there now. Hopefully it won't take too long to load. Here we go. Now we just have a little bit of a station here. There's nothing too big in the plains yet, but here we are. The music changes. We're in a different part of the map. As you can see, I'm up here in this top right area. And, oh, look how big that is. That'll one-shot me. I do not want to attack that. The thing about the other biomes, other than meadows, is they are extremely dangerous. And as much as I want to just charge in there and have them kill me just for the fun of it, I think I'm going to refrain from that. Because they will one-shot me, and I almost guarantee that. This game is very dangerous, so you have to be careful and plan your moves accordingly, but it's so fun as well. It's such a challenge, yet a good challenge. I know I didn't stay in the plains for too long, but I don't want this video to take up so much of you guys' time. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a review of the game and how I feel, as well as show you guys my base that I'm extremely proud of, and my friends' areas as well. Yeah, this isn't just my world. My friends did the majority of the work. I'm going to show my house here in a second, but everything else was built by other people. Like this house was built by my friend Alex up there, and as we go through and I show you everyone else's house, I'll let you know who built it and stuff like that. So now moving on to my house, my character's name in the game is called Benneth, and this is my suite. So this is the outside here. It's a 3-story home. I think it looks really good, and I took a lot of time on it as well. Building takes a lot of time, but it's so rewarding in the end, and it just makes it all come together nice. So I have 2 little gates out here and a little area for my cart whenever I go exploring. But here's my crafting area here. We have my workbench, as well as some chests that are labeled, you know, wood, ores. I have some stone in here, and then just regular materials for crafting. Conveniently enough, my workbench for crafting is right here. I can repair all my items. and then also a forge to repair all my metal items and craft metal items as well. You have a stone cutter, which can just make stone material. I have my food storage chest as well as a huge fire right here that'll be lit, and I can cook, I believe that's 8 items at once. So I have 4 little cooking stations over it so I can cook a mass amount of food at one time. I'm gonna head out here to the little area with my banner, and then I have a column that leads up to the second floor. Something that's required in building here, which is really cool and realistic, you actually have to have these wooden beams here. Like how I have this supporting the roof, because if you don't, see how the roof is red here? The roof will go extremely red and then it'll just crumble. So you actually have to have support beams up so that your house will stay structurally sound. And it actually, I feel like it's good that you have that in there, because in Minecraft you have little things that, you know, wouldn't really make much sense and everything floats and, you know, everyone's okay with it. But I kind of like the extra mechanic that they have where there's gravity and you have to make sure that buildings make sense in order for them to work properly. I also like the way columns look just in general. I think it adds to the, you know, atmosphere and environment of the house as well. Here is the outside, my little view. And then we can walk upstairs to my attic where I have more storage. I have my trophies as well as my gems and gold that I have yet to use. So that's just the end of my house there. I have more plans with it that I want to do. I definitely want to expand the food area. So maybe in the next few days here, I'll create a staircase going down right here and make a little basement just for cooking. I think that'd be really useful. But in the back of my house here, I have an area with beehives that I can collect, and just a little area that's going to turn into a farm at some point once I get enough materials. But I can walk up and collect honey from these beehives, which I can then eat whenever I'm out on my journey. I'm actually getting hungry now, so let me pop one of those in. Next up, we have the forge over here. So this is just a little area that we use to smelt items. It's a little dark out right now. Let me add some resin if I have any. I'm out now, but one's enough. You can see. This is our smelter where we smelt bronze and copper that we, or not bronze, we smelt copper and tin that then turn into bronze, and then iron as well. Here's our chest here for it. Upstairs we just have the basic crafting amenities like a workbench and a forge, so nothing really special up here, but just our little forge area. This is our kiln to make coal. I actually think I picked some up. Yeah, I got some there. But that's our forge area. I really like that. Starting to get a little dark. I need to speed this tour up. This here is just a little barn with a workbench in it, just some storage, you know, nothing really big there. We can go down. Ooh, I feel cold. That means it's actually nighttime now and there's going to be enemies coming out, so maybe we should take a nap. We won't want anything attacking us. Alright, so I've just skipped to morning, and it's going to get bright here in a second. We just woke up. But I'm going to walk across and show you the rest of the area now. So this on the right side here is my friend Stan's house. We're going to go in there real quick. He just has a little banner set up. It's not completely finished. That's also why I had a bunch of beds in my bedroom as well, because my friends weren't completely done. Because you actually can't sleep for the night until your roof's completely finished and you have a fire next to your bed. So being able to sleep in your house is more of a once you're done thing. So in the meantime, until he's done, he's going to be staying at my house. Next up, I feel like we should head back here so that I can show you Faith's house. We're going to go back there now. Alright. So this is actually one of the most open houses that we have right now, and I can actually show you how the support beams work a little bit more in here. So whenever you do build a house, see, without these pillars in the center, this wouldn't be sound at all because of just how open it is. So it's very important to build pillars in your house so that you can support the roof just like this. And I really do like how roomy and just how big of an area this has here. I think it really fits in well. She has a little cooking area here with a little workbench, dining area. This is still like a starter house too. She's not completely done, so there is stuff that's going to be added. But I feel like everyone's house in this game is more so always going to be like that, because not even my friends and I know everything in this game. You know, I may seem like I know what I'm talking about, but I'm just scratching the surface with, you know, describing this game to you guys. There's still so much I have yet to learn, and bosses to fight, and just areas to explore. Like, we have really only scratched the surface, and this game is already just so massive. The fact that it's 500 megabytes or a little over 500 just completely blows my mind, especially with just how fast everything is, how little glitches there are. In all the time that I've played, I've encountered like almost no glitches at all, none that I can even think of, to be honest. But I'm really excited for the future of this game, and I've also heard, listen to this, I've also heard that mods are coming to this game. Well, there already are mods for this game already, but I feel as though as time goes on, there's going to be more and more mods added, and then we may actually get a modding server, or maybe I can even cover mods for this game if you like it enough. So that's definitely something to keep in our minds here, but I'm not going to get too excited about that. I do want to hear your opinions as well in the comments, so definitely let me know what you think of this game. Am I giving it too much praise, or does it deserve it? Because in my opinion, I think it deserves the praise. This is an early access game too, and it's probably one of the best early access games that I've played, because you know how early access games go. You know, they're great at first, but then, you know, the people always either back out, or they don't update the game, or the game ends up being very glitchy. But this game is not glitchy at all. It's very affordable. It's $20. Very low in megabytes as well, coming in at like a little over 500, I believe. And it's so much fun. I have no complaints, really. I truly don't. This is the first time I've played an early access game, or any game in general, that I fell in love this quickly, and I was just, every single night that I've been at work or just, you know, doing my normal thing, this game's always in the back of my mind right now. So the fact that a video game can do that to me, even after playing video games throughout my entire life, it says something, you know? So this game is very special, and I think it has a very bright future ahead of it. But enough of me praising the game so much. Let me just show you one of the final things here, which is just our little dock area, and then we'll wrap this up as well. So we just have some storage here, and then this was our raft in the beginning. It's very crappy. I honestly wouldn't even recommend using these. I'd probably just recommend starting with this if you can craft it. But yeah, these are really bad. But these are super badass. You can get on these, you can put the sail down, and you can go really fast. And that's actually what we did to defeat one of the bosses. As you can see, we took our ship all the way through this area, around the side, and we went up and we defeated the Elder. So there's so much to do in this game, and so much more that I want to cover as well. So the future of this channel is in your guys' hands. So if you want more content on Valheim, let me know in the comments. I read all the comments, and I actually mean that. I read every single one. I always appreciate the comments that you guys leave, and the likes that you leave as well. It means the world to me. But you guys are the determiners of what comes onto this channel, and I want you guys to know that. I'm here for you guys, and I just want to entertain you guys and, you know, make sure we're all having a good time. So if Valheim's something you're interested in, definitely let me know in the comments. But that is going to wrap up this tour and my little review on Valheim. So if you guys did enjoy and want to see more, be sure to let me know in the comments and leave a like on the video as well. Subscribe if you're new, it really helps me out a lot. And if you are looking for something new to play and you have $20 laying around, I definitely recommend giving Valheim a try. So I won't keep you guys any longer. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you're new to the channel and this is the first time you've seen anything of mine, be sure to let me know in the comments and let me know how your day's going. I really love to see new faces. Welcome to the channel. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys on Modded Monday. And as well, special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.